Hello and welcome. Today I've got this vehicle to show you, the Rapido C55i, 672 centimeters long. It costs nearly €100,000, 217 centimeters across, 275 in height. And for once what I've done is to prepare the bed so you can see what it looks like when the front bed is actually down. No one around. I felt I could do it. Double bed there up front. To get the bed to work, got to put the seats down. Here we've got this L-shaped lounge. I'll come towards the back to show you the German layout in this vehicle. So only 672 centimeters long, 217 wide, and I think that is very compact in my opinion. Now here we've got the bed layout as you'd expect. So we've got this being put in here. I'll move it over to one side, and you can make the bed longer or shorter by moving this thing here down, and it'll only go that far. Unfortunately, the reason it only goes that far is because it's blocked. See under the bed what we have here, and I'll move this one over to make it a demonstration of something. Mattress comes in 1, 2, 3 parts, if you like, and move this over here, and we can lift all of this up to, you can see down there we've got a lot of storage. Of course this will open here as well, and if I go over to the other side, there's a ladder there. See whether take the ladder out, move the ladder over here, and we can now open this side as well, offering all of this storage. And you can see this has been used as storage, keeping a pile of stuff down there. You may say, hey, that's a lot of work. You gotta make your bed every time you want to get the shirt out. Well, not necessarily. I think that would be a little bit of an exaggeration. Bear in mind the size of this vehicle and the storage possibilities it offers. So I think the size really is very, very good. And I mean, also sleeping for 4 people. You may have thought, well, could they have put some storage in the steps? Maybe they could, maybe they couldn't, but they haven't. And there's a plug down there, 230 volts. Under there, we've also got more plugs and USBs. And while I'm here, I'm going to show you this thing here. Quite deep storage, and also storage on this side, and this has got wires coming in should you want to connect it to something. It's almost as though they've missed out this bit here where they could have potentially put something. Here we have a door, and the other day I was filming and the whole thing came away in my hand. Not in this van, but it was a Rapido van, and I thought that it wasn't the fault of Rapido, so I took that out. I thought somebody had been messing around with it, but I pulled it across here like that, and the whole thing just dropped off anyway. I thought I can't show that happening, as I thought somebody had been vandalized it, so people say I don't think people think I'm anti-Rapido or something like that. But then again, you know, if I believed it was a manufacturing default, then I certainly would have shown it. You know, people come in here and they start playing around with things, and that's what happens. This doesn't look very nice, one of these. It looks as though I sort of built it or something like that, you know, sort of a temporary solution. But then again, you know, I suppose you could say, well, yeah, well, magnets, they sort of demagnetize after a while, and these other sort of latches, they break, so maybe as ugly as it is, it'll work longer. As one of the marketing people from Rapido did say to me, that Rapido are not built for long-term use. So meaning full-time use, I should say, not long-term, full-time use. I wasn't able to get an answer as to how long they can be used each year. This is a very, I mean, it's a very important factor. It's how particularly if those people are thinking of becoming sort of digital nomads, a bit like me, nowhere to live, homeless, and where can they actually go? Okay, here, kitchen's actually, I would say, possibly a bit on the small side. 2 burners, but they're widely apart, and there's a nice cover for it. Bit of a camper van kitchen, I would say, more than a motorhome kitchen. Don't mean that in any negative way. A very nice big drawer down there. I don't know how much weight it'll keep, but I'd be surprised if it were more than 15 kilos. There you have it. Okay, sorry. Okay, here we have L-shaped lounge. There's 4 belted positions here, and there you can see what you have to do with the seats up front to get the bed down. Now, I think that bed, to get into it, stand there, stand on this when it's open, of course, because it probably would be. Oh, this I won't try. I'll have to start moving things, and that's as far. I think that's as far. Yeah, that's as far. Here's it. I think it's gonna go, and then get into bed like that. I think there is a ladder at the back, but I think that's designed for the back rather than this one. That's the size of the bed. These things here, that's just to hold the curtain in place. I'll undo it if I can. And there's your bed up front. I don't do this when there's people inside the halls, because the people showing the vehicles normally don't want this type of people messing around with things like this, because those people come in, visitors who don't know what they're doing. So I'll push this up again. See how easily it went up? I didn't put the buckle it in, but that's what it'll look like without it. So I think that's a very easy step to take to push it up. And just to make the point, you can see it's on an automatic, how easy it is to bring it down. And I did that with my weak hand. Sorry, both of my arms are weak, but I did it with my especially weak arm. I'll show you up here the storage. Right, so this is the one with the German layout inside. I'll take you round this side here, show you the garage. Enormous garage. Batteries there, which I think is an easy enough place to get to should you need to. And in here we have 1 gas cylinder, or space for 1 gas cylinder anyway, 1 large one. I'm going to show you this vehicle as well here, and which is very similar, but it has a different bed layout. So C56i, same price, 100,000 nearly, 672 by 217 by 275. And let's have a look inside. This has got a queen bed in it, so face to face in the lounge. Same bed layout. Kitchen in the corner. This one's got an oven, but that's an option. You could have an oven in the other one as well. And a queen bed here. Not a lot of space to pass around there. And in here also, there's the toilet. So it's the same dimensions, slightly different layout. I think the other one's better laid out, in my opinion. But that's me. Each to their own. So what do I like about this? Above all, I like the dimensions. The dimensions of the vehicle are particularly attractive. It's compact, it's well laid out, and so I think that C55i, it is really a pretty small vehicle comparatively for what it offers inside, I think. So there you go, C55i at Stuttgart CMT. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll close the door, which has a window in it, to end. Thanks for being here. I upload every day at 21:15, and if you're interested in motorhomes and camper vans, this is the largest site for them on YouTube. All the best from me. Bye for now.